Hey you guys, it's Carly here. Welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing a story time video. I was debating if I should do this video or not because I don't know, I was just kind of iffy about it. This happened New Year's Eve, well New Year's Day. It happened around 4 o'clock and I was just kind of, like I was half asleep when this happened. And it's kind of just crazy because nothing like that ever happened to me. Like crazy things happened to me before, but something like that was just like, I remember I was posting about it on Snapchat. I was just taking pictures of the cop, and just like, I don't know, but this happened like after we called. Okay, you know what, I'm gonna just go with the video and excuse the hair. We're just gonna go with it because I tried curling my hair and you know what? I'm gonna just go with it, okay? So, let me just set the setting. So it was 4 a.m. around 4 or 5 a.m. It was New Year's Eve, New Year's Day, since it was like 4 o'clock. Okay, so that day, how everything played out was just kind of weird because my sister usually goes to work at around 4 in the morning, so she would have been gone by then. And that night, I was supposed to spend the night at my friend's Yesenia's house. And I wasn't even gonna be there, so just how like looking back, how things played out was just kind of crazy to me. Okay, so I was laying down in bed. I was already asleep. I was dreaming about I don't know what, but me, I'm a very heavy and light sleeper. Like if I hear something outside, like something happening outside, it would get incorporated in my dream. So I heard this knocking, this pounding on my window, and keep in mind, I live out in nowhere, out in the country. There's almost no stores nearby except like Samar, which is like what? Like a couple miles back, and just new houses of the building over here in the back. And so okay, it's pure pitch blackness at night. There's only like cows and it's just, you know, just dark. So, and my room, it's like the window of the living room, then it's like my room. So I'm like right by like the entrance between you go to all the houses behind, because we live in the first house. So I heard these knocking on my window, and me, I'm like half asleep. I'm just like, what? I'm like looking around. I'm like, okay, so I go back to sleep and I keep hearing this pounding on my window. So when I hear this pounding on my window, I like open my window and I stick my head out. And I'm like this, I'm like looking around, and I was just like, there was a girl in black, like a black long sleeve shirt with like holes. I remember what she was wearing. It was a really cute outfit. So I stick my head out, and I'm like, yeah, like I'm like half asleep. I'm still trying to like, you know, like focus on what's happening. She's over here like bawling her eyes out, saying she almost got kidnapped, that she didn't know where she was. And I was just like, whoa, okay. And I told her, I'm like, you're okay, you're by Goshen. She's like, oh, okay. She's like, I live by Goshen. I was like, okay. I was like, are you hurt? What happened? She's like, no, I almost got kidnapped. She's like, I was walking over here by the road. We live by the road too. She's like, I was walking by the road and a car passed and he told me to get in the car because it was cold. And I was like, okay. Like, I was kind of fishing, you know, because like, why are you going to be out this late? And she was 16 years old. So I close the window, I run to my sister's room, and she just got out of the shower, and I'm like pounding on her door. I'm like, open up. She's like, what? And I'm like, okay, there's a girl outside my window. And she thought I was just like sleepwalking or something. And she's like, no, there isn't. I was like, yeah, let's go. So she like goes to my room, and I took my little sister. So she must just like just sound asleep throughout the whole thing. My sister opens, like peeps through our curtains and goes like this, and she doesn't see anything. It's like, there's no one there, just go back to sleep, you're dreaming. I was like, I swear there's someone outside my window. So my sister leaves, and I open the window again, and she's right there. I guess she didn't see her because she was wearing black. So my sister wakes up my mom, and my mom wakes up my dad. And my mom said that the dog turned off the our Christmas light, so that's why it was pitch black right there. So we couldn't see her really well. And she was Asian, I would say. I forgot her name. I wasn't even gonna say her name. But call her Sally, okay? So Sally's over here crying, bawling her eyes out. I remember her freaking out, like what are you doing? It's freezing cold that night. It was, I don't know, I didn't even check the weather, like, you know, it was freezing cold, and it was New Year's, so I was assuming she went to a party, maybe didn't have a ride or something, but I don't know, and I don't know, I guess she was on Jacob Street, and she tried calling the cops, but her phone died, so she just kept walking and didn't know where she was. And so my sister's talking to her. The window's still like this because she opens it like this much. I'm over here like opening the window wide open. I'm a dumbass. I don't know, you know? And I'm over here like, I wasn't laughing. I was just kind of in shock that there was someone at my window. Because if she was someone else, she would have opened my window because my window has no locks on it. And just like, you know, try to get in there or something. Or open the car. Like, I don't know, at least try to open the car to get in there because it was freezing cold. So my sister's over here talking to her. And my sister closes the window, goes to her room, and calls the cops. So as my sister doing that, I gave her a blanket because it was cold, and I was thinking to myself before I called my sister, I didn't know I was gonna, like, I was freaking out, I didn't know what to do. I was gonna let her inside the house. I know, how stupid of me if I would have let her inside the house. But it was freezing cold, like, I wasn't, like, I felt bad, but my sister didn't believe her. And, sorry, my music that's really done. My sister didn't believe her, so I guess that when my sister was calling the cops, the operator was like, oh yeah, she moved. So I guess she did try calling the cops. And when my sister was getting out of the shower, she seen, cause her room, it's like the front of the house. I'm like doing this, and you can see it's like the front of the house. It's like the living room window, my brother's window, and then it's her window, and it's like closer to like another entrance, a little back entrance that we have. It's kind of hard to explain. So she's seen like the headlights of the car flashing through her window. So she's seen it, so she wasn't lying about the car. So I guess she just ran inside like the little houses right here to try to get away. And so we call the cops, and only like 5 minutes later the cops come. And like the cops just talked to her, and I guess they checked her, and she was like drunk, or she was on drugs, because my sister kept asking her like, are you on drugs? Like, where were you at? She just really didn't know. So, and my parents used this as a lesson towards me, saying that, see, this is why I can't go out. I'm just like, dude. And she was, from where the cops told us she was, it was like a pretty long way to walk all the way over here. And I don't know, this wasn't really like very exciting, I guess, but to me, like, crazy things happen to me, but for someone to be knocking on my window, understanding I live in the middle of nowhere, like, what if she have knocked on like a crazy person's window and they just got kidnapped? Like, I don't know. Moral of the story is, make sure you have a ride home and don't be knocking on random windows, because you just never know. But I don't know, I really didn't want to make this into a video, but my friend, I had told my friends, like, yeah, just go for it, like, make a video. And I was like, okay, you know, why not? But yeah, you guys, this was the story. I have other stories, but they're just, I don't know, I kind of don't, they're personal, I guess. And yeah, you guys, so she got taken home, and no, she has not brought my blanket back, but we don't really care. It was just like I think it was a Dodgers blanket that I gave her. I was like, here, because it was freezing cold. I didn't want her to like freeze her ass off or something. But yeah, you guys, that happened New Year's Eve or New Year's Day. I'm guessing she had a pretty good New Year's, except from that part. So yeah, you guys, just give this video a thumbs up if you like videos like this. Leave a comment down below and subscribe on the subscribe button. It's just a it's a red right button. So yeah, you guys, just click that button. I just want to say a special thank you for 61 subscribers, you guys. I know it might not be a lot, but to me it is. And yeah, I'm grateful for you guys just sitting down and watching me. So yeah, that's it for today. I'm going to be posting a new video hopefully soon. I'm not going to tell you guys when, because I never meet my deadline, because I've just been really busy with school, but you know, just stuff. So yeah, you guys, bye.